He's back, and so too with the power rankings. Don Hutchison had to do it last week, Shaka. We were all very disappointed.
Oh, well, you won't be disappointed this week, Kay. City hanging on to number 10 despite their draw with West Ham. I put Spurs in. Spurs have lost once since mid-March. All of a sudden now top 4 is in their own hands, so they get a hefty nod. PSG, despite their drawing, they've run away with France. Rangers, I feel a bit sympathetic for. Nobody expected them to go as far as they did in the Europa League. Nobody expected them to go 120 minutes with Eintracht Frankfurt, who are in at 3 as this week's European silverware winners. Porto, running away in Portugal, have a cup final to come. Inter beat Juventus in the Coppa Italia. They're second to AC Milan. Can they hang on? Eintracht Frankfurt, I just mentioned. Real Madrid and Liverpool. And number 1, just I couldn't separate Newcastle from Liverpool. Nobody else on that list had me in their stands this week. That alone is worthy of a number 1 spot.
So you're doing Liverpool,
giving me a
Newcastle.
ticket to your stadium beats winning the Champions League. You're rated number 1, Newcastle United.
How biased is that, Don?
Very.
I like it, though. I like his style. I see what he's went for. He's went for freebies. He's went for freebies, Kate. I mean, Man City down at 10th when they can win the Premier League this weekend. That's a bit harsh on City, Shaq.
What? Well, they were 10 last week, and then, well, 10 2 weeks ago. I have no idea where they were last week. They were 10 two weeks ago, and then they drew at West Ham. The league should have been won, but they dropped 2 points against West Ham, and all of a sudden it's still going on to the wire. So I couldn't do a whole lot more with them there.
Gab, have you got any issues with Shaka's power rankings this week?
There's 2 Italian clubs in there. Gab's all right.
Roma dropped out.
Yeah, Roma out.
Yeah, I said Jose, but they'll be back in, right, after Jose Mourinho wins the Europa Conference League, which he's described that final as the most important final of his life because he hasn't played it yet.
So see, even Gab's all right with Shaka.
Yeah, see that?
Frank?
Well, I was checking, Paris Saint-Germain last result. Well, it's true that they won away from home against Montpellier, but they drew at home against Troyes, 2-2, and so that's why I was wondering why Paris Saint-Germain was in the list of Shaka. But I'm fine with that, Shaka is a master of perfection, so I trust him, and I have nothing much to do and to complain about, I wish him the best.
Don said the machine didn't work last week and the algorithm didn't kick in, so he had to put the work in. Who's it better, Don? Yours last week or Shaka's this week?
Mine was so much better last week because mine was doing predictions. Mine had teams going for doubles, for trebles, for doubles, for winning titles, this, that, and the other. Shaq's gone on greed. He's gone on personal greed. He got a free ticket, so they've gone straight in at number 1. I like your style, Shaq. I do like your style.
Yeah, you see. There you go. Frank just described me as a master of perfection. That's a T-shirt if I've ever heard one.
I expect it on the next.
I'll be wearing my master of perfection T-shirt next week.
I at least expect a Twitter handle on one of the extra time questions to be master of perfection.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.